Welcome back. All of the info is at the end of the video and some tips and secrets. Gemini, welcome back. We are here to do your update for the month of April and we've got you covered. Yes, we do have the freebie star signs online, which is on the membership directly below, as well as the twin flame. Now, we cover both twin flame path and psychic channel messages, as well as astrology here at Yildiz Readings 5D. Now, we have your crystal for the month, and we did just move last month away from the full moon in Virgo, which is very Mercury in nature, so we might have had a bit of a reality check, so to speak. We might have been looking at our wellness. We may have been very tired. Hands up. Yep, I was very tired. Now, the crystal that you have is tiger iron. And from a point of view, you will be looking at your wellness, but you also will be looking at big changes that will be in what you're doing, how you do it, emotions relating to your family, your children, your love life, and blasts from the past. So let's have a look at the crystal. The crystal and a channel message, feeling safe and protected, which is always home, sustenance, it's all those areas. Improve self-esteem and confidence. We all need that. And I think the Virgo moon was actually helping us look at that. And then as we move into the full moon in Aries, everything kind of pings off. Dissipate jealousy, extends blessings and goodwill to others, increases physiological action. Okay, so with tiger iron, I am grateful for the people and good fortune. It brings me joy to see others experience happiness. So there could be a bit of shadow, and again with Aries, it can amplify these things. I do see for you guys, the moon can be emotional. It also can trigger us to look at a shadow side of us. It also can bring people from the past back, and it can bring those dreaded memories back to the forefront of our minds to show us where we are blocking our path moving forward. Now, it doesn't mean we have to remove all these things out of our life, no. Doesn't mean that by viewing it, we can have a deeper understanding about ourselves and we can gain more success, 100%, and one would hope so. So the big point of the Aries moon for you is going to be related to your 11th house. Now, I feel some of you can feel like, do I keep putting my dreams on hold? Do I have to be everything to everyone? Okay, Virgo requires things to be looked at very rationally. It can be survival instincts. It can be your hopes and dreams and aspirations. It can be your friendship groups. You have to be careful around those areas. Okay. Now, I feel in your general energy, being that the moon come up for you, in your general energy relating to emotions, family, tribe, trying to do everything, maybe a home-based business, or everything, it's almost like where we put all our eggs in one basket. It could be that we feel deeply emotional and protective. I feel you could be looking at these realities. I also feel having to be everything to everyone sometimes is impossible. I do feel this protective notion coming over. It can be that people around you at the moment are doing different things. Also, your path is taking you down a new journey of facing your dreams, getting your energy sorted so that you can have a high vibe life. Now, there can be things coming up, like I mentioned, for you in the month of April. Yes, you have some beautiful blessings, but you also have a little bit of challenges when it does come to having faith in yourself. I would advise doing a little bit of sacral chakra energy. Go for a little bit of a walk, move through the hips. It can really move that creativity. And I feel through shifting that creativity, we can have more confidence. We can say no to people. We can say, look, I can't do these things. And I feel you can be pulled in different directions. People may be in the past, maybe manipulating you. And I feel you can be assessing these new areas. I do feel overall in your life, it's the tried and true. We're coming down to that Capricorn energy. I also feel some of these ways you're doing things in your love life. You're wanting more stability. You're wanting a more structured connection. Yet the funny thing is, you being a Gemini, you're quite social. So in the past, potentially you felt you needed to be present, ball and chain at the sink, whatever that was. Something in that is shifting. Something in the belief systems of what you need to be inside a connection is shifting. And also it may have been inside your connections that you were operating from the masculine polarity. We are in our lives going to be looking at the shadow sign of Aries, which is Libra. Within our love life, within our connections, where can we own our power? Where can we look at our wounds? What can and we can't do? I feel, you know, some of you can be feeling it's gone. Okay, something's gone, something's changed. This isn't, you know, this isn't working, and you want to come back to the table and have more fun. I also feel that you want other people to take accountability. I also feel when that comes up, try not to project, try to come back to this one moment and see why it's showing us that. You may just find that you believed you had to be everything to everyone. I also feel something to a degree is going to become more traditional. I think whatever this blockage is happening in relation to love, it's going to become more traditional. But I do feel you're going to look at it outside the box. I kind of feel this eclipse this month is going to make us look at love outside the box. It's going to make us maybe keep the tried and true. Also really looking at the new version of ourselves, what our new belief systems are, and we're going to have something new. I do feel this month can test your nerves, but I do feel you can have a very, very bold and new beginning, and it's whether you can hold on to your hat and you can actually move through that. I do feel don't overcommit, don't overextend yourself, keep your eye on the goal. There can be some jealousy that comes up, and I kind of feel that there can be jealousy coming up from an ex, jealousy coming up from a current partner. They could be thinking, hey, what are you doing? It could be causing anxiousness inside them. And I do feel we can move into the situation and actually say, look, this is who I am. It doesn't mean I'm not committed, X, Y, and Z. But there can be some jealousy coming up that is pulling you back to an old way of being, and I feel you're actually maybe even going to be a little bit rebellious. I do feel this will come down to a negotiation. I do feel this person is moving into you to ask them questions. I also feel within your career sector, there can be major, major shifts, and this can be you going to a next tier level. This can also be you actually broadening your horizons. If you're not happy with your employment, I see you moving out of it. For those of you that are, you could be multitasking and juggling two things, and you're going to find you're going to have more energy to do that this month. I also feel you need to look after your heart chakra, especially moving into the eclipse. Looking after your heart chakra, having all these bold new beginnings, showing the true king or queen you are, but also these breakthroughs that are coming are going to be so very large for you. I'm being guided to be careful of ego, only because we have the Leo energy here. I also feel from a health perspective, you're actually looking at your wellness, your diet, your nutrition, your Venus. And you're feeling like you need to get on top of things. You're feeling like you want to get into more balance. I do feel an injustice that was there potentially from September last year is going to come back into balance. And if there was some renegotiations or there was some rewiring, I don't feel this month is the month that it's going to hold you back. I do feel it's a very great opportunity to start new projects, to have a good look at what is and what isn't working. And I feel by looking at these areas, this is going to benefit you in the month. And I do feel read your contracts. Really, you know, look at them with detail. I think if you need to a degree, re-look at what you're doing, do such by the end of the month. I'm not saying during the month don't do that. It may come back on the table again to really have that quality assurance of, okay, what is working? What's outdated in that Capricorn energy? What do I need to move about so it has more stability? I feel point blank zero, balance coming in your life, justice coming. Don't push for it. Embody it. I feel by embodying it and you directly taking the steps on your side of the fence, you're going to move into belief of such. You're going to let the karmic reset happen, and naturally everything will come back into a balance. I do feel to be very cautious during mid-month of your environment. This can be security consciousness. It can be really making sure that you're safe and you're well, you're aware of your environment, walking the streets, etc. Because not all of us are cut from the same cloth. If somebody is manipulating you down a certain path, I want you to sit with it and actually listen. I want you to see from what viewpoint they're coming. Then I feel you're going to be more decisive in you know, the reasons why jealousy is coming up. And it's funny that jealousy is coming up inside of your zodiac. I don't think it's you, Gemini. I do feel people are going to want a piece of you. Bless. It's a compliment. Just gauge how much you're willing to give. Take your time with what you're wanting to do. Understand these things can have a massive transformation. I will see you during the week. Stay tuned for these last messages, as well as we do have live twin flames on Friday, as well as your twin flame path covered separately. Listen to the end of the video and I'll see you through the week. Take care, beautifuls. best of success. Yes, we do have our live every Fridays, and I will be updating for additional live sessions. If you do want the notifications and never want to miss a beat, please join a notification center on my website. That gives you 100% of the updates. We do have subscriptions open, so we do have the free and paid memberships. We have both clients covered for both the twin flame path and your star signs. The star signs go in depth into business, astrology, love, romance, singles, couples, and more, as well as your wellness reports, which has you covered week by week. We've got the webinars open this month. Yes, we are having an eclipse, so come through. Don't miss out and be prepared. And I do have you covered through the month for your twin flame updates. Love to hear your feedback as to how this video related to you. See you on the other side.